Hey, what's up? I'm Mark Terriblini, and in this video I want to give an update on my tiny house. So the plans are officially done. I have all the plans finished, and I have a 3D render of the tiny house, and I want to share them with you now. So we'll go ahead and take a look. So here I have the plans. We kind of have a before and after, so this is the property now. I have kind of like a little shed back here. This is showing a tree. So this is kind of where we're at, but things have changed a little bit even since then. So this is the proposed layout here. So the tiny house is here in the back right corner. There's a tree here, and they have kind of this radius around it. So that's the critical root zone. Now, I realized that this tree was going to be an issue. I actually had two trees. I had one of them planned for removal, and they told me that this tree was going to be an issue as well. They're going to have to put a protective fence around it for the critical root zone. And because it was over 19 and a half inches, and that's the rule in Travis County. And it was going to be extra time, extra money, and to run piping through there, they're going to have to kind of like be careful to dig out the dirt and kind of blow it away with an air hose to protect the roots and kind of put the piping kind of through the root system without disturbing it. It's going to be a lot of extra work and time and kind of a pain. And I'm okay with that if it was a good, healthy tree, but both trees were really stressed, diseased, and on their way out. Bark was falling off. They had aggressive fungus growing on it. I had an arborist come out and said that they are basically toast from a freeze we had a couple years ago. So, no sense in trying to protect these trees that are on their way out. So I had them both removed, and actually had the storage shed removed just the other day as well. Got like $350 for it or something. Sold it on Facebook Marketplace. And so those are no longer an issue. They are gone. And so basically we are in the clear. We just got to do a little bit of demo of a pathway in the backyard. But once that's done, we are ready to build back there. So this is the proposed basically plan here. So we'll kind of go through what we got. So this is the plan here. So basically you got the front door coming in here, got the living room area, kind of a study with a desk, a full kitchen, bathroom, and bedroom. So the kitchen has, all the things you would need. You have a refrigerator, you have a sink, a oven and stove combo, and then there's a washer and dryer combo here, and a good amount of counter space as well. A full bathroom, we got a shower tub combo, obviously a toilet, sink, and a linen area for towels and other toiletries you may need. Bedroom has, I'm not sure what size this bed is. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to fit a king in there, but at least a queen size bed, a couple nightstands, and a closet here. So that's pretty much everything we have. Let's see, we have one window for the bedroom. We have 1, 2, 3 windows for downstairs here. So one in the living room area here, one by the study, and one over the sink. And I think that's about it here. So if you scroll down, you can see that there's going to be a loft area or a storage area up top. So there will be a ladder that goes up to this, and this could be just storage, or it could be, I could throw a bed up there for more guests to sleep. That's likely what I'll do, but we'll see how it goes. But yeah, we got a window up there as well. It's a smaller window. And then also 3 smaller windows up top you can see here. And I would make this whole top section a usable space, but there is supposed to be a certain ratio to square footage on the ground floor to loft. So using this whole top area as a loft was kind of too much loft space as far as the city requirements go. So that's why this is kind of grayed out, because they had to make it a little bit smaller to kind of meet that requirement. So that's blocked off for now, and we'll keep going here. So here we can see the slope of the roof. This is kind of a top view of the roof, and it is, let's see, 1/2 over by 12. So something I learned about roofing is that if you have a traditional shingle roof, you have to have a certain pitch, a certain angle, a certain ratio, a minimum for that to work. And you can't have it on the flatter side because things don't drain properly. But you can with a metal roof. So I decided to opt for a metal roof because by doing that, I can flatten out the roof a little bit more. It's not going to be flat, it's going to be slightly angled, but I won't have any problems with drainage because it is metal and things will just drain right off. What's good about that is when you're in the loft, you know, if it was traditional shingles, it would have to be kind of a sharper slope. And so one side of the room would be kind of like, you know, really cramped, and the other side would be, you know, a little bit more headroom. But this way it kind of flattens it out, so you get more usable space in the loft area. So that's why I decided to go with a metal roof here. So that is that. This is the exterior. So this is the front door, siding here. But you know, it's pretty much self-explanatory. This is the front here. So this is going to be the bedroom window. This is going to be the loft area up top where there could be a bed or storage. 3 windows up top. So there's going to be a decent amount of lighting coming in. And the front here is actually going to get, I believe, morning and afternoon sun. So it's going to get plenty of light in the morning and afternoon, and then a little bit in the evening, but a little bit less in the evening, but there should be plenty of light. Then you can see here, this is over by the study, by the front door. This is over the kitchen sink, and this is the other side here. And this is kind of good because this side here is going to be facing like the rest of my backyard. It'll be nice to have a little bit of privacy there, and so it'll be nice to have that solid wall, a little bit of separation. I'll probably put a small, or not small, but a regular size 6-foot fence in there to create a little bit more separation as well. Probably not right away, but that's something I'll be looking into at some point. So there's that. Kind of keep going here, and this is a little bit more detailed information for the general contractor. So this is just kind of talking about the rim joists and the siding here, and just a little bit more detail about the flooring for the loft, and the foundation and all that stuff. So a little bit more information for the contractor. We'll keep going here. This is a little bit more. This is kind of a breakout for each room. So we have the kitchen here. Like I said, refrigerator, sink, stove, oven, washer and dryer combo. Bathroom. Kind of a different angle here for the bathroom. We have the full kitchen here, and as you can see, I have shelving here. So when I get to the 3D renders here in a minute, the 3D renders have cupboardry up top, and it looks good, but I wanted to kind of open up the space. So I don't know. The cupboards weren't going to take that much space, but also I'm trying to keep my costs down to a minimum. A couple things, costs down to a minimum, and also when I have guests staying, I don't want guests coming over and trying to like open the cupboards to try and find everything every time someone stays. So having shelving makes it easy to be like, oh, there's plates, there's glasses, there's this or that. Makes it really easy to see, grab what you would need, and put it on the counter. So it just makes things a lot more usable, user-friendly, and easy. So I'm going to opt for shelving instead of cupboards up top. And you can see I'm probably going to use just like basic subway tile, classic, clean, white. So I'll do that. And probably same for the bathroom here for the shower, just kind of basic subway tile. But you can see there's plenty of space for storage in the linens area. So, shelving for towels and other toiletries and things like that. So it should be a pretty usable space. And also, I had them add some towel racks in here. This was kind of a specific request since I've had guests stay in my little Airbnb room over here. And, there's 2 towel racks in there, but I see people throwing towels over doors and just, all over the place, a couple different doors, and things kind of get, I don't know. I don't like them hanging towels on the doors, especially wet towels. I'm not a big fan, so I was just asking, hey, just throw in some towel bars, some hooks, just make, plenty of places for people to hang towels. So it's not an issue. So they threw that in there for me. Here's just a little bit of electrical layouts. We got a couple fans, one for the loft up here and one kind of over the living area, which will be nice. And actually this might be for the bedroom. Actually, I take that back. It's probably not for the loft. It's probably for the bedroom, which would be good. You get a little bit of airflow and movement. I'm probably going to do a mini split system for the AC. That hasn't quite been ironed out yet, but that'll be kind of come down the road here. So yeah, pretty self-explanatory. Got all the electrical coming through, and then electrical up top, just a light, a couple plugs, and I think that's about it. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and look at the 3D renders here. So This is a top view of the plans here. So you walk in the front door here, living area, and then study and kitchen. And this will be pretty close to what I'm going to go for. I'm probably going to use luxury vinyl planking for the flooring, probably tile for the bathroom. But I'm going to keep things very simple because I want to, like I said, keep costs down, especially up front. So actually for the countertops, I think I'm going to use a butcher block instead of using a natural stone because it's going to be so much cheaper. It's going to be a few $100 for a butcher block versus like, I don't know, $800, $1,000 for some kind of natural stone. So I'm going to go nice but cheaper up front, and then later, if I want to upgrade the countertops to something different, I can do that. Or if I want, cupboards up top in the kitchen or whatever, I can do that. But I'm just going to keep it simple, basic, functional, and nice, just kind of up front to keep the cost down. So it's, just gonna be a lot easier. So yeah, you can kind of see the bathroom here, storage area, bedroom here, closet, pretty self-explanatory. So the next one here is the exterior. So this is what it looked like basically on the outside. We have regular siding, lap siding, and then batten board here for like kind of an accent wall. And I'll probably do colors fairly similar to this, maybe look a little bit lighter gray. I'll probably do a white over here to kind of really make it pop. But that's up in the air as well. But this is going to look like just basically a rectangle with a slanted roof, kind of a modern look, but really pretty simple. Originally the architect kind of had a different design. They kind of had like a rectangle with like a one part kind of protruding out to the side. And I was like, no, let's change things around. Let's just keep it a simple rectangle. It's going to make it, I think, a little bit easier to build. You don't have to do a lot of like different angles to change around different protrusions and stuff. It just makes it really simple, basic rectangle. So I requested that to keep it simple. So we have the interior here. And like I said, this is going to be not cupboards, but shelving. And so that'll be a little bit different, but you get the main idea. So yeah, this is kind of a nice little usable living area. Kind of a little study, and up top we have the loft, little space up there. And then here is a different angle for that as well. So this is basically it. It's going to be a great space for two people, very comfortably, could do four, two in the bedroom, two in the loft. And, seating will be a little bit tight if they're going to be hanging out, but I'm probably going to try and build some kind of a usable space outside as well, maybe like a barbecue, maybe a really basic kind of deck of some kind. So that's kind of going to come down on the road, kind of figure that out. But basically we're ready to go, almost. So we're doing the application to the city right now. The contractor is ready to go. I'm going to keep my costs down by doing as much work as I can myself and working with the contractor to kind of learn this stuff along the way. And I've got a couple friends here in town that are, have a lot of experience with the construction as well. So I'll probably be inviting them over, and we're just going to bang out projects, flooring, baseboards, texturing the walls, paint, tiling, backsplash. Probably going to do all that kind of stuff ourselves to really keep the costs down and just get it done and learn in the process. And that's kind of the whole purpose of this project is, it's an investment for a rental of some kind, short-term, long-term, whatever it is. It's an investment, but it's also a learning process as well. It's like I've never done this before, and I want to learn and experience it, and so I can kind of take those skills that I learn and apply that to other projects in the future. So I will keep you posted on how things progress. We have, I'm not sure when we can actually break ground and actually start doing the construction. We're going to have soil samples taken on the 1st of August. That's for like foundation kind of stuff. And then we'll get that squared away. We'll get an approval from the city and then pick out the materials and then actually get started. It's been a slow process because everyone's been backed up and busy. I'm looking forward to get started, but I'm probably going to run into roadblocks there as well because of shortage of materials. So things are going to be a little bit slow going, but things are actually progressing, and it's pretty exciting to actually get rolling on this. So I will keep you posted, and if you like this content, be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.